Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are taking a look at cinders, more specifically the ones you can get for 300 in any Helltide on a chest by defeating this boss called Tortured Gift of Living Steel. And that Living Steel is basically going to give you the opportunity to summon Grigor, one of the new bosses in Season 2, Season of Blood for Diablo 4, which will, and then when you kill him, basically give you the crafting material to be able to summon Duriel. And Duriel is the best boss you can farm in the game right now because Uber Lilith really doesn't have any loot table as far as I know, but Duriel has its own loot table, which is completely insane, and on top of that it has a really higher chance, let's say, to get uber unique items. I have to say that I found one myself. I've defeated Duriel maybe about 6 times now, and in this video I am going to show you how I did efficient grind of Helltides to be able to get up to 4 chests on every run, meaning every chest giving 3 living steel. So 1 full hour of Helltide gave me 12 living steel in one single run, so 1 hour. And on top of that, we've used 2 specific strategies that I'm going to talk to you about today at the end of the video. My name is Ghost of Red Seas. I'm trying to do 1 video a day for Diablo 4, and if you are liking this concept, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. It is a free and fantastic way to help this channel. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about how it's possible to get 3 to 4 living steel chests in one single run of Helltide. Helltides are basically on a timer, so they are off for 1 hour and 15 minutes, meaning that every 2 hours and 15 minutes there's a new basic cycle. It's going to be up somewhere in the 5 regions we have in Diablo 4. The strat is pretty simple. So basically what we're going to do, we are going to allocate the maximum amount of time on killing enemies, trying to stack up the most amount of cinders possible at the same time. And we are also going to use a tool that is going to predictively tell us where those chests are, so we don't have to actually find them or look for them for a while. As you can see here right now, I have already taken 2 living steel chests. I have another 900 cinders. I did do a lot of grinding, so as you can see, it's like 16 minutes left. So in 44 minutes or 45 minutes I was able to get up to 1200, even more actually, 1500 cinders, because in this video I am taking 4 chests of 300, giving a total of 1200 cinders. I had, a 300 spare, but unfortunately the maximum amount I could have gotten right now, and I think for all, is basically 4 chests, and I'm going to tell you exactly how it works. There is a beautiful website called Helltides.com. I use this basically to give me the opportunity to know exactly when the Helltide comes up next and where in the map is the actual Helltide on top of that. Whenever it is open or whenever the Helltide is up, it's going to give us a map of the actual sanctuary with an interactive map, so a little bit like this, but in the map it's going to be basically active. At the end of the day, we are going to see it here on an interactive map, which is going to tell us exactly where the chests are. There's going to be purple chests for living steel, and there's going to be white chest for mystery chest. So mystery chest, as you know, 250 cinders. It gives you a lot of really good crafting materials, and on top of that it gives you also the necessary ancestral legendary items that you're gonna get. It costs 250. It's better than any other single chest that you're gonna get anyway. And we were trying to, get these when we were farming the beginning, getting up levels, things like that. Especially when you get to World Tier 3 or World Tier 4, it is a very, very good way to get really high level items, specifically legendary items. And on top of that, you will also receive Forgotten Souls, which are used to craft or to build your items. So whenever you need to upgrade them in the blacksmith or you need to re-roll them at the occultist, it is very, very good to have them. We talked about the living cinders is the material needed to basically summon Grigor. You need 5 of them every time to be able to summon him once, and you need to kill him twice to be able to receive 2 shards. With these 2 shards combined with 2 eggs that you get from Varshan, which is another boss for this season, you will receive the opportunity to summon Duriel. So you need, again, two shards from Grigory and 2 eggs from Varshan. Once you have the 2 and 2 eggs, you are able to summon Duriel once, kill him, and then hopefully get your hands on a uber unique item for your class or for the ones that are classless. So they are very, very good items. I did receive one myself. It is one here. It's called Melted Heart of Selig, and it gives us 30 maximum resource. In addition, when you take damage, it drains 3 resource for every 1% of life you would have lost instead, basically giving you the same thing as a mana shield back in, or a static shield, I guess, in Diablo. Right now, it's going to be, the next one is going to be in 41 minutes. So if we go here, we're going to see that today at 9 p.m. is going to be the next Helltide. So at 9 p.m., unfortunately, you can only receive 2 chests. And I'm going to tell you why exactly. It's because there is also a reset mechanic of the chests in Helltides. So for every single hour, meaning on the world clock right now, it's 8:18 p.m. When it's going to start at 9 p.m., there's going to be 1 hour of Helltide with chests that are going to be randomized in the actual Helltide map. What's going to happen afterwards is every hour, these chests reset. So if you want to really take care of a good, really good way to farm more than 2 chests per run of Helltide, it can happen as soon as a Helltide not at the hour. So the next one after that is going to start at 11 p.m., meaning 2 hours and 15 minutes after the start of the next one at 9 p.m. Basically, when it starts at 11:15 p.m., we're going to have 45 minutes with the 2 chests that reset at 11 p.m. And then as soon as it's going to get into 12 p.m., they're going to have a 15 minute left to receive the next 2 chests. So what I did is exactly that. I started a Helltide at 15. When the 15 became, the next hour, so 45 minutes later, all the chests reset, but I was able to get, around 1200 cinders for the whole amount. I've used 600 cinders for 2 300 chests for 3 living steel each, meaning we got 6 living steel in 45 minutes, and the 15 last minutes, I've just went around and used my last 600 cinders that I was basically farming for it. So the trick is this: if you start a Helltide that is not on the exact hour, basically if it starts at 15 or at 45, you get a chance to get more than 2 chests per run of Helltide. Like you saw in this video, 4 different chests for 300 cinders each, meaning you can get up to 12 living steel. And once again, you need 5 of them to basically summon Grigor. And if you do 4 in one run, you get 12 steel. You can basically summon him twice and get the proper material to be able to defeat Duriel or summon Duriel if you already have the Varshan materials. I hope this was helpful. My name again is Ghost of Red Seas. Have an excellent day and follow me for more. See ya.